All around us we can see different kinds of people. It doesn't matter where one lives, everyone has a story, everyone has a past. And so does Ingrida. She loves black and white photographs, white chocolate, tea, conversations on the roof, and poetry. When you read her poems, you can literally feel the pain and a grain of happiness at the same time. Ingrida is content in her current situation, yet yearns for the time when she can return home. Despite difficulties, she lives life to the fullest, enjoying each day and trying to find a silver lining even in the smallest moments. Ingrida was born 42 years ago in a small Latvian village called Malta. When Ingrida enrolled in university, she decided to follow her calling and become a teacher. After graduating from Daugavpils University, she spent the next 22 years working with children in different schools as a teacher of Latvian, Russian, and literature. As she says, teaching is a job of her heart. The quote by Mother Teresa best reflects her attitude towards being a teacher. In this life we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. Besides teaching, Ingrida also took part in many exchange programs. She and her students of that time visited many countries, including Turkey, Iceland, Belgium, Spain, France, Poland, the Netherlands, and yes, then there was Ireland. Who could anticipate that after just visiting, she would have to completely change her life, leave everything and everyone she loves behind, and go back to Ireland to work on a mushroom farm? June 2011 was one of the hardest times of Ingrida's life. Like many Latvians, she had to leave her motherland, her family and her friends, but the most painful thing was to file resignation. You could say that she had no other choice, and the reason was common at this time. Due to the economic crisis, Ingrida had to pay a debt to the bank. Ingrida compares the moment when she stepped on board of the airplane Riga-Dublin with the feeling that her heart was literally breaking. When she arrived at a small village called Cloween, Ingrida's only thoughts were how to survive, how to pull through. She was scared and alone. Every night she went to sleep with tears in her eyes. At the beginning it was hard to get used to the new surroundings and unfamiliar people. She spent every minute of her free time by doing something for herself, buying flowers, taking long walks, anything so she wouldn't have to think about Latvia. Ingrida has written poetry all her life. Maybe that's the thing that keeps her alive and keeps her going, the scream of her soul that no one can hear. That, and of course, her family that she started outside the borders of Latvia. The man she loves, and their little baby boy who is like the sunshine of her weekday, or in even bigger words, the meaning of her whole life. Ingrida says that in some ways she has forgotten about herself, about the things that bother her, because it's all about him, and just so he could feel well and loved. It has now been 2.5 years. The time has passed by, but she felt and still feels the longing for her home. She dreams of hugging her old mother and breathing in the fresh air of her motherland. Home is where the heart is, and her heart is here, in Latvia. Ingrid is planning to come back. Is she going to be a teacher again? Who knows? The only thing she is sure of is that no amount of time can heal the longing for your real home and for the people that you left behind. Despite the many challenges she has had to face, Ingrida loves her life, no matter what. It's all about passion, seizing the day and the little things, because those are the ones that matter the most. As Ingrida says, I guess I'm trying to hug everyone, because a simple hi or hello wouldn't show how much I'm in love with this world, and it doesn't matter if someone sometime has hurt me. Everyone has a story. What is yours?